The Attorney General for Texas is a guy named Ken Paxton, and if there's one thing we know about him, he cares about morality. This gay marriage, it cannot stand. When the Supreme Court said, hey, everybody's got to respect the rule of law here, and you all have to allow for gay marriage in all of your states, Ken Paxton wasn't buying it. He said county clerks and their employees retain religious freedoms that may allow accommodation of their religious objections to issuing same-sex marriage licenses. The strength of any such claim depends on the particular facts of each case. Meaning that county clerks in Texas might be able to unilaterally, according to the dictates of their attorney general, turn around and say, no, I'm not going to listen to the Supreme Court. I don't care about the rule of law. My morality trumps your law. So I get to make moral decisions on my own. And so if I don't like gay people and I don't want them getting married, I'm just not going to give them a license. I mean, that is outrageous. He should be fired for that immediately, to say that they're not going to follow the law of the land. Okay. But that's because he is a moral man and he stood up for moral principles. Well, come to find out that there is actually a criminal investigation into Ken Paxton. All right, well, what's that about? The investigation had started, according to a local news station there in Texas, with allegations that Paxton violated the law when he failed to register as an investment advisor within the state. Now, look, this is why some conservatives and Republicans hate regulations, because they don't want the consumer protected. In this case, he didn't make it clear to his friends and to other people that he was actually getting paid 30% from the company who he was telling them to sign up with. The reason you need to be licensed and registered is so that everybody is aware of your possible conflict of interest. So if you're saying like, oh, buddy, yeah, of course, this is the guys you go with, and you don't tell them you're getting paid to say that, that's a significant issue. In fact, it's a third-degree felony. So the criminal investigation against Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has taken a more serious turn, according to WFAA, with special prosecutors now planning to present a first-degree felony securities fraud case against him to a Collin County grand jury. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before we're talking about a third-degree felony, which is very serious and is a criminal issue for Ken Paxton because he didn't register and make clear what he was doing in the state of Texas, right, as he was doing these financial shenanigans. Yes, these financial schemes. So now we're talking about a first-degree felony. What happened? Well, it turns out that he might have done something far more serious. Further reporting says the securities fraud allegations involve amounts well in excess of $100,000. So there's not just a registration issue. Now we're talking securities fraud. Now, how long can you serve in prison for a first-degree felony on securities fraud? A first-degree felony conviction is punishable by up to life in prison. Now remember, Ken Paxton wants the local county clerks to not give out marriage licenses to gay couples because he's got issues with their morality. He has not yet been convicted on third-degree felony or first-degree felony. He seems to be indicating that he agrees with the facts on the third-degree felony. He says, oh, it's a miscommunication, a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was. We'll see if he eventually gets charged with all this, as the reporting indicates. We'll see if he gets convicted on all this. But I will tell you this, beware of people telling you about your morality. I'd check under their rock first, see what kind of morality they got hiding there. Sometimes it's securities fraud.